Welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is that the False Sun crew, having finally taken down the roots of Yggdrasil and gotten back both the scepter and the cane, um, have made their way to Fitio, uh, finding certain treasures and making a new friend along the way. Um, Rasia had made a brief stop at Tavel's to learn of to exchange items and see what else is for sale. Laveer had uh, gone to Brandy's tavern to tell her about the latest adventure. Um, Diella stayed in the has been sleeping for the most part in the in bottom deck of the ship with in the cargo hold. Um and uh Corvus and Sushi have been preparing their sparring match. So, Corvus, Sushi, y'all have docked and the everyone's going about their own way. How do you start the sparring match? How do y'all what do y'all do?
I guess it would just be like Corvus like coming up to to the outskirts of like the ship, like actually being like on the deck, like after getting up from her fainting and just like looking around, looking to see where Sushi's at.
Fainting.
Dude,
That was what happened like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, that was like weeks ago in universe.
Yeah, in universe, yeah.
It's been several weeks.
Has Corvus
Like
been
say-
passed out?
entire time.
Has Corvus been passed out this entire time?
Oh, God.
Weird.
Oh my god. Okay, okay. I didn't realize it was been like multiple weeks skipped. I didn't realize it was a multiple weeks skip last session.
Well, yeah, we were sailing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You gotta pay attention.
I didn't realize. I thought it was only a few days. I thought it was only a few days. Not in,
No, each roll is a week, and I'd say that each sea event roll is 1 week's worth of travel. It is seeing what happens on that week. And I specify
I don't
that.
think you've actively said that for like.
No, I absolutely do. As I do absolutely mention that it is a week. Because
You've mentioned that it was several weeks. I don't think you've mentioned that about sea events for a
What?
very long time because I do not remember it.
Well, yeah, but you
No,
also don't pay
last
attention.
session, Silver
it
said
was
something
sad.
along. Yeah, it was said something along the lines of, "All right, make a roll for the week."
Yeah, or and I also usually.
Or is there anything else in the week that you would like to role play?
Yeah, or as your week comes to a close, it's time for. As this last week has come to a close, it's time to do another roll.
Ow.
Like I've
uh,
said multiple
mhm.
times that it was a week. Per roll.
Ow.
I see. Maybe
You
I was
okay,
just like a
Chucky?
bit this.
You're owling.
I'm fine.
Mm. I mean, for me, I was a bit disoriented like 2 weeks ago when I was like coming back into the call.
Fair.
Yeah, because that stuff was going on for like the first hour, and I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. So anywho, the so y'all have docked at Fitio, and everyone has everyone's pretty much gone to do their own things in town, leaving y'all to finally spar like y'all agreed to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right,
Yeah, I guess.
Corvus.
All right.
Ah,
Yeah, just.
all right, Corvus. Time
Mhm.
to strip.
Okay. I go ahead like and stretch, even though I decide to wear like my dressiest like outfit for like the seas for like this combat. It's like, eh, hopefully I don't mess up with the cotton. Eh, come
It,
on, come
during
on,
this
talent.
process, Sushi is stripping down to the bare minimum,
To do your
removing all of her
wrappings.
armor. Yeah.
Oh, like in Corvus, like upon like noticing this is like, wait. Are we supposed to be stripping for combat? I don't get this.
Oh, I just don't want to have an unfair advantage, sweetheart.
Unfair advantage? Uh, I don't like the way you're saying that to me. It's like I just feel like a bit peeved off, and I'm like, you know what? She starts to undress herself. She's just like, "Yeah, I'll show you who's at like disadvantage."
All right.
Like I take off my clothes as well.
All right, you take off your snazzy clothes that you have been wearing, as well as the dark chainmail underneath. Do
Mhm.
you leave the mask on or the hat?
You know what? You know what? I don't keep the hat on. I'll keep the mask on. Because things are about to
Wait,
get freaky.
can we describe what the remaining?
Yeah. Yeah, Corvus, things are about to get freaky.
You are covered in feathers.
Yeah,
What's
like I'm.
what's there? Is it just feathers or like a
It's like
Are you
comically
it's.
asking?
large pair
Are
of
you
bloomers?
asking if Corvus has boobs?
Corvus
No, I
is
was asking if she was still wearing underwear or so, because it didn't sound like it based on the
It's
description.
it's
Cor-
like right now, like Corvus realized, like, oh shoot, I forgot my underwear. Maybe I should just go back into the corridors for a bit to get
Do
my
you
underwear.
normally does Corvus normally wear underwear?
She's just free cloacaing it.
I mean, it's still
Okay,
covered in feathers.
okay, maybe okay,
Like
maybe
it
she
wouldn't
doesn't
be
wear.
it still wouldn't be it still wouldn't be
Laveer
visible
would
on
be decent. Laveer just has a slit.
She likes to have the breeze, is
this
what
is
we're
what
hearing.
happens when y'all play animal. This is what happens when you play furries. There's not actually anything to be seen.
All right. So like Corvus is just only has her mask on.
Corvus is a magpie. No tits, no boobies. Bird jokes.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Waka waka. But yeah,
Alright,
no,
Okay.
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She. Okay. The only thing she has on her is like a few items, include. She just the only thing she has wearing aside from the mask is just her boots, her winged boots. That's it.
Yeah. I think they're like,
she's dressed
uh,
like a Yoshi.
if I remember correctly, they're flavored to be like anklets on your talons, like tags, like bird tags.
You probably had
Yeah.
that, but I am now imagining like big Yoshi style boots, and you can't stop me. Um,
Gotcha.
I mean, Yoshi style
Oh,
boots with wings. That would just be the Pegasus boots from Link to the Past.
no, you're not
yeah.
wrong. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, and she also has like her pendant on her. That's
Mhm.
it. All right,
Great.
let's do this. Let's do this.
Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you today, princess, that you're no longer gonna be high and mighty with me on this ship like this. You're going down.
Aw, Aw, poor birdie. Does Polly want the first hit?
Do not patronize me.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
Seven. Okay, natural. Non-natural 20.
A dirty 20.
Yeah, well, Corvus got a nat 20s, or
No, no,
Chucky
non,
got a nat
non.
20, so
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So dirty 20 versus
Yeah.
nat 20.
get fucked, nerd.
Yeah. Uh,
Ah,
Sushi's armor. Sushi dropping her armor is basically like Rock Lee dropping the weights.
Oh my god.
I am
She was
so
playing mind
dexterous
games with
outside of
me.
heavy armor.
She's playing mind games with me.
All right, Sushi, you get the first go. Unless you want to
Oh, I
pass
get
the
a
turn and let.
disadvantage for so many actions because of that. Yeah, no, I'll get my first go. Pretty simple first go, actually. I am going to cast Hex.
All right.
Dexterity.
All right.
Ooh.
Hexing Corvus's dexterity checks. All right. So you just look at Corvus. You point. Are you using the? You're using your katana.
Yes.
All right. You just
As much as it would be funny to use my Wakizashi, the Wakizashi is so much worse.
yeah. You just point to Corvus and glare, and Corvus, you feel like a cold shiver running up your spine as the symbol of the Rat King appears on your neck.
Ugh. What the heck? This is what you do to our enemies?
You can
So
feel the
goof.
skittering of the rats.
Mm.
Oh,
All right.
sweetheart. I do so much worse.
Okay. Okay. So might be disadvantaged right now. It's okay. Still, I can still surprise her. It's fine. Is there any other moves you're
Eldritch
going to be
Blast.
coming up with? Oh, what?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20, a 19, and a 19.
Considering your
So,
armor list, I'd assume that hits.
yeah, they do hit.
Ah,
They-
Bap,
All right.
bap,
Describe your Eldritch Blasts.
bap. Sushi raises her sword, clasping it in both hands and pointing it forward as the basically they look very similar to her familiar as three semi-spectral, semi-made out of ooze rats appear and swirl down like water magic in anime does, and they swirl down her sword in a spiral and then shoot off the end, slamming into Corvus's chest,
Yeah. The ooze,
one after another.
the ooze seeping out of the cracks in the sword. A mixture of an oily tar and a gold, but also with a sort of pinkish a pinkish red in it as well. Um,
And that
which
would be a total of 16 force damage.
Alright. That was kind of a huge amount of junk. Damn,
Oh,
that
one
was
sec. I need to
icky.
check something.
oh yeah.
Alright.
Ba-ba-ba-doo. Does Hex only count for regular attacks, or does that count for spells?
What's it say?
It says until spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic to the target whenever you hit it with an attack.
That counts for spells as well.
Eldritch Blast is more broken now that I have Hex upgraded.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
there's
god.
reasons why there's entire builds centered around Eldritch Blast.
That's only a total of 4 necrotic damage, Corvus.
All right.
I rolled really bad.
So as you
Alright.
get pelted with these blasts of ooze that pop pop pop, for a brief moment you can see one that landed on your arm taking the shape of a rat, biting down and doing on your arm, as well as the other two also bite down before dissipating.
Leaving a
Oh.
small, slightly glowing, like, you know how in some animated when someone gets infected, their like veins turn black.
Oh
It looks like
yeah,
that,
like
but
Princess
your
Mononoke.
feathers are
Oh my
your
god.
feathers are already black, so it's gotta
Oh,
look a little
No, they're
really
blue.
bright
They're
and something.
blue. They're blue.
They're
they're blue.
they're
They're,
they're dark blue ish.
No, they're pretty bright.
it's actually bright. This is why I went with like the DM suggestion about a magpie to be a colorful Kenku.
Okay, I didn't. That wasn't. It was less of a suggestion, and I am more me listing the different types of corvids. As
Blue
a
jays are cute.
Sri Lanka magpie
Yes.
is what Corvus. I just listed different corvids in general as like a jumping off point.
Yeah, I remember this call. I was there.
You were.
But I don't think I was there for the whole time, but I was there during the part because I remember pointing at it and saying, "Oh, that's cute."
Yeah, some of your feathers, the feathers where you got hit, grow slightly brittle and a little bit duller.
Uh, Look what he done! He made me quite atrocious. It's gonna take a bit in order to get myself cleaned off.
And they
Uh,
call me a princess.
that's just normal. That's just normal femininity. That's not princessy. I'm not some sort of royal.
All right. Is there um?
It's Corvus's turn.
Okay.
All right, so it's now my turn.
I'm not
Okay.
moving until she does.
All right. All right. How far away is sushi from me?
How far away did you start the? That's up to y'all. Y'all are the ones that
I
organized the
figure like
sparring.
opposite sides of the deck.
Yeah,
Either
you're on
Yeah,
the deck of the
opposite.
ship. You can't be any more than like 20 feet apart at most.
All right. All right. I guess we're 20 feet apart, just so that we could allow that aerial display.
Wait, hold on. We
It's
have
30 feet up. It's 30 feet. Uh. Okay. Are you port to starboard or bow to stern?
I'm thinking about port to starboard, maybe that's the vertical one.
no
it's the
vertical
horizontal one.
is
Oh, then port to stern.
Remember, port is the left side of the ship and starboard is the right side of the ship.
yes.
The bow,
Yeah.
the bow or bow, however you pronounce it, is the front, and the stern is the rear.
Yeah. You have 30 feet.
Sometimes
Of,
also
I
called
mean,
the aft, I believe.
you have
you
30
have
feet.
fore and aft as the directions. Bow and stern are the like physical parts of the ship.
Yeah. Port to starboard, you have about 30 feet if you move the dinghy against the wall, but bow to stern, you have
35.
35
Ah,
feet.
aft refers to like going to the rear of the ship. Stern is the actual like back
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah.
So like there's a difference between the direction and the like actual thing. That's like the bow is the pointy bit at the front, or
Yeah.
like the wave breaker basically. It's like
All right. Isn't that the
sorry.
bowsprit? The bowsprit specifically?
Yeah.
I think that's like that. I think the bowsprit is specifically the ridge
Yeah.
No,
of
the
the tip.
bowsprit is specifically the pointy.
Oh,
Anywho,
okay.
if you're
Anyway,
if you're going vertical, then it's 35 feet. If you're going horizontal, it's 30 feet.
35 feet. It sounds fine.
Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Yeah. Okay. Like like then would you leave some space between you and like the entrance down to like the ship, or would you just keep your back to the wall? That's what I'm asking you, Sushi.
Oh, my back's at the wall. It would be up on the deck actually if you let me. I mean, on the upper deck.
Mm, I see. Okay. So for my movement, I'm thinking okay, it's I'm thinking okay. Do I go crazy or do I not go crazy?
No, we're going crazy. I've already
Oh,
fired death beams at you.
mm, all right. Let me see. Let me see. Do I have any? Oh shoot! No, I won't be able to do that. Let's try to go for. Uh, what's the bonus action one? Bonus action one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead with like a level 2 casting of spiritual weapon right now.
Uh,
Gonna aim it like put it right next to you, Sushi, like to your right side.
Okay.
And
What's that do again?
it summons like a floating spiritual weapon. In this case, it being a
Mm.
scythe.
Very entertaining.
Yes. Oh my god. 10. Does that hit?
No.
Oof. Alright. Then I guess the only other thing I can do right now is I'm gonna charge in after you then. For like my
Oh, I
main
am still
action.
wearing my cloak, which will look that makes it look slightly more silly in some ways.
Mm. Gonna go
What were
and
you saying?
charge in after you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to see if like if my scythe could reach you. Because it has 5 feet reach apparently.
5 feet reach
See.
just means next to each other.
Okay, okay, then yeah, then
5 feet reach means you can hit things that are one space away. 10 feet reach means you can hit things that are two spaces away, and 15 means you can hit things that are 3 feet away. I don't think anything above 15 feet reach exists for melee weapons.
alright, alright.
If it does, it's probably something
Not
intentionally
without
stupid.
wacky shenanigans like
You can barely
bugbears with
get to.
pole arms.
Well,
Mhm.
see, 15 feet is often something you can only get combining bugbear and something with reach. Only the really long pole arms hit 15 feet on their own.
Alright. So I'm just gonna charge and get close to you.
Yeah, You have 30 feet of movement. You can get me.
Oh, I can't because we said 35. That's why.
Yeah, 35 with including the spaces that we are in. You
Oh,
can get
then yeah.
next to me.
All
Very
right.
yeah.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be at the left side of you. Just wondering, does spiritual weapon not count as like a enemy, or is it just like a spell floating?
Are you asking if you can flank with your spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
I think we've had this conversation before.
We have had this conversation many times before, and I can never remember the result.
I genuinely can't remember what the result was. I keep thinking that it was yes, but I don't remember.
Silver?
Oh god, I don't remember either. I was really, really banking on one of y'all remembering. We literally had this conversation in the fight against the roots. I really uh
Let me
if
Google it. Let me Google it.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Literally, the first thing that
I-
comes up when you search "can you flank" is with spiritual weapon.
All right. All right. It's time. It's finally time, people.
The official ruling is that it is not a creature nor ally.
Yeah, I think we had decided no, you cannot flank with it.
Okay.
All right.
I
All
feel
right.
like we have
It is
before
neither
decided that
creature
we
nor
can, but
ally. It is an
I think it's
extension of yourself.
Okay, it's like a third arm.
Yeah.
you're a third. I'm gonna.
Mm.
I guess we'll
I'm
see Corvus's third arm.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit you for 15.
15 does hit.
Rolling. This is gonna be 8 slashing damage, and then I'm gonna immediately add another D8 for my divine strike on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's an extra 8. Take that 16 damage.
I will. Thank you for giving me that assurity.
How do you like them apples, princess?
Oh, I like lots of apples, buddy. Hexblade's curse.
God, just fuck already.
uh
I am activating Hexblade's curse on Corvus.
all right. You feel that creeping feeling again, and now you hear like the squeaking of a dozen mice all around.
There's no mice here. There's just only sushi. It's just in my mind. Just remember, it's all in my
Ramen
mind.
pokes her head. I was like, yeah, "Did you need something?"
I was mistaken. I was mistaken.
Oh, you look like you're busy. I'll go back downstairs.
Oh, God damn it, D&D Beyond.
Ah, fuck. Fuck you.
It was about to be a nat 20. 22 hits.
Yeah.
Just a sec, let me roll my other one. That was also going to be a nat 20. Fucking edge of the board. Sorry. And then 23 also hits. Okay, so that will be...
Because I trust the people in this group that they wouldn't cheat at D&D. If I were a DM and like D&D Beyond's die just like slams into the wall and doesn't roll at all, I would allow a reroll. Even if the
No,
result is
they
good, I
were
would
rolling
say
still. They
reroll.
just bounced back. They just
Okay.
bounced right off of the thing where they were about to land on 20 and they bounced off the edge. So that is 14 plus 4 damage, so 18 damage, and then 10 plus 4, 14 damage, and those are slashing. And then in addition to that, six necrotic damage and one necrotic damage. So that's a total of 7 necrotic damage, 24 slashing damage, and I
31
think this
altogether.
just I think this is another 8 slashing damage. Yeah. So 24 plus 8 plus 7.
You said +8?
Yeah.
Where's the 8 coming from?
Hexblade's Curse.
Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Each of my hits get an additional 4 damage.
Alright. Alright.
And then yeah. No, I guess that'll be my turn.
Alright, my move. Immediately gonna go with level 3 spiritual guardians right now.
All right. So, in response to the sound of the chittering mice, you summon just dozens of spiritual guardians. The one where it's a bunch of smaller things in a radius rather than the one big thing that deals with flat damage, right?
Yeah. It's the smaller creatures that's been around me at a 15-foot radius, yes.
All right. From your amulet, dozens of spiritual uh crows fly out and circle around you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this one is one of my level 4 spell. Wait, no, level 3, level 3. Okay, just found you. Alright. Level 3 spell. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and use my bonus action for my spiritual weapon to make an attack on you. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Just that's gonna be 7 damage. And let me see.
Oh, also your speed is reduced by 10, but that's not really important.
Since I did a weapon attack, I'll go ahead and roll 8 since this is a weapon. It's literally named spiritual weapon. That's going to be 3 more damage, so 10 altogether. Wait, and anything else? Yeah, the other thing about the spell. Nope,
Uh,
nope. Your move now. So now let's go ahead for you to roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
My worst stat. Oh no. That's so difficult for me to roll well with. It's definitely not
God,
obvious that I'll get it well. At 19.
You take half. You take half of this 3d8 radiant damage. So
Ah,
that's going to be 10. So that's going to be
God
5 damage altogether for the radiant.
darn. If it was 4, I would have landed on 69 health.
All right.
Anyway, all right. I guess it's my go.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting spirit. You watch as Sushi's eyes begin to blaze, whereas mana seems to emanate from her eyes, staring into you.
Mm.
A grin on her lips as she seems to almost radiate a sense of power. And she begins to attack.
Please miss.
Oh,
Please
come on.
miss.
That one was kind of bad. That's a 15.
That hits.
Great. Let me just roll all the other hits first. I just want to be sure of what they all are first, right? That's a 24. So that also hits. Action surge.
Oh my god.
That's a 16. So that also hits. And finally, um, oh, this one might actually not hit. Does
That's
a
a
13 hit?
that's a glancing blow.
Wunderbar.
I'm
It's
sorry to interrupt, but I
wunderbar.
just had an incredible realization, guys.
What?
There's
Yeah.
nothing stopping me from buying myself a melodica.
Jeez, I rolled really bad on this. Oh my god.
I mean,
Oof.
other than the
I
fact
had
that I don't know how to
advantage
play
on all of
piano.
those.
I used to play piano, but now I can't anymore.
Did you leave your piano at the other house?
No, I just suck.
No, I think she left the piano back in a long time ago, because
No,
the last
it's
time I
in my
remember you
closet.
discussing having a piano.
It's in my closet right
You should,
now.
What?
you should get back to practicing.
I just don't have the time.
You don't have the time for anything.
Exactly.
Why am I rolling so poorly?
It's as the prophecy foretold.
Maybe you could play a melodica, Silver. It's a piano powered by your breath.
It is a lot. Ooh, four attack damages and the hex
Just a
damage.
sec. Just hold on, Corvus. I'm almost done.
Mm-hmm.
This
I
is
remember. I think we
if I
round
was
up.
yeah, well, it's the last damage anyway. It's fine. How many hexes have I done? 2. Oh, I should probably roll for concentration. Not that it's likely for me to lose it because of my Warcaster feats and stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, I also have Warcaster.
Constitution, and then it's flat. Then because of Warcaster, it has advantage, right?
Yes.
Warcaster is kind of a prerequisite if most of your spells are concentration.
I have to physically restrain myself from making enemies that have Warcaster and or Mage Slayer.
Oof.
Yeah, no, because
Does
those are my usual
12 keep
go-tos.
my concentration based on the thing
How much?
Corvus did, which
How
was
much
10
damage?
damage?
It was 10 damage. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
Yes,
12
I think so.
succeeds.
Okay. Okay, so Corvus, that is 8 plus 4, so 12. 5 plus 4, so 9. 11 plus 4, so 15. And 6 plus 4, so 10, but that turns into a 5. Okay? So
Mm.
so 5 plus 15 is 20. And 12 plus 9 is 21, so that's 41 slashing
Okay.
damage.
Got it.
And then hex damage is a total of 11, 13, 15. 15 necrotic.
15 necrotic. Well, you got me knocked out.
Fully knocked out?
Yep, -2 HP. Hoping to like wait until like I was like super low, but dang it. Kept on
Darn, I
rolling
wanted to.
consistent.
I had something planned for when you were about to go down. Can I say the last one was non-lethal or something? Well, I mean, I guess
Well,
they're
yeah,
all
yeah.
non-lethal.
Yeah, it's all non-lethal. It's all non-lethal, of course, but god dang it. I was trying to live just so I could like spam heal back up.
I
Because I
guess
wasn't.
I'll roll to get her back up.
I mean, non-lethal means that she would pass out but not be, she'd be
Yeah, but
stable.
I want
He's
to
not
wake her
making
up.
throws.
I had something planned for when she was about to pass out, and I didn't get to do it.
Oh.
my God.
Do you have any healing magic?
I have I have a healing potion, but that seems like a kind of a waste.
Yeah.
And I do not have any healing spells because I am a warlock. And
Well,
that's not really a thing we do.
well, it's either use the potion or wait for her to wake back up.
All right, I will wait for her to wake back up while kind of sitting next to her. I'm gonna prop her up in my room.
You just drag her down the stairs.
God.
Are you
Bonk, bonk,
Bonk.
bonk.
okay? How are
bonk.
you
That's her
holding
head.
her?
No, I'm summoning my
Okay,
retainers.
okay. They know how to carry someone who's passed out up and down stairs, thankfully, without dropping her
Thanks
or.
to be fair, they probably didn't originally, but they have experience by now.
Oh, definitely. Um, the Udon's like, should we get her clothes?
Yeah,
All right. Once they
I'm gonna give her some of my spare robes to wear for now.
Yeah, all right. They bring her to your room, put her on one of the um
It's like a meditation mat. It's kind of
yeah.
propped up in a corner.
Yeah. uh you know, just drape one of your robes over her, um and they gather her stuff and put her bag, put her equipment right next to her. um do y'all do we want to jump over to whatever Katya and Rasia are going to do while you wait for Corvus to wake up?
I'm happy with either. I just have like one thing I want to say to Corvus when she wakes up, so
Okay,
I don't think it'll be a super long discussion, but whatever works.
okay. We'll jump back to that after Rasia and Katya's stuff then.
Whew.
All right. So, Rasia and Katya, I believe y'all were leaving Tavels, and uh, Rasia had just said that she has an idea for an ultimate prank.
I need to go take a pill real quick.
Okay. And I guess we'll go ahead and do the sushi. We'll do the conclusion of the sushi and Corvus scene. Then while you do that, so sushi. After about an hour, or Corvus, after about an hour, of being passed out, you start to come to, and the first thing you notice that is that you are not on the top deck anymore. You're like propped up in a corner on a soft mat, and there is something draped over you, some kind of cloth, a fine silk.
Can I can I describe the scene when she looks up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Corvus, when you look up, you realize first that what is draped around your sides is the like a silk kimono that is uh, more light colors than Sushi normally wears. A light like lavender and pink.
Huh.
A- And the second thing you notice is that Sushi is staring at you, cross-legged, with two candles beside her, and looking you deep in the eye.
Yes, princess. What's with the candlelight in here?
Oh,
Uh,
I just wanted to be sure that our spar was actually over.
I mean, definitely felt like a spar. It's so hard to admit. It's like Corvus is like very red faced because she has like red feathers for like her face, but she's like, mm. It's like she still
Sushi
has like her mask on. It's like,
Sushi is going to reach up and just kind of point Corvus's beak back at her and look her right in the eye. Do you want to admit defeat? Or should I try to scare it out of you?
what do you mean by scare it out of me? Like, I still don't want to admit defeat or anything right now. I feel like I miscalculated.
All right.
I really, I just couldn't like heal back efficiently. Like I just held too much back.
Sushi's face will go and just all expression will melt off of her face as she stares directly in your eyes and says one word: submit. And I am gonna roll intimidation.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
as she says submit, as she says submit, the air grows cold and her eyes look like ice. She has an icy stare. Um uh so yeah, go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay.
I believe so.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to
If
double.
not, we can talk about it later.
Uh,
Um, the first one was the better one anyway. So 22.
all right. Uh Corvus. Sorry, I was drawing a blank. uh Corvus, you need to roll insight to try and not be afraid.
Oh, insight. Okay.
I believe
Okay, that's
so.
not gonna succeed. 15.
15.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just a 15.
okay. You the you've known Sushi for like almost a year now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different side of her you have never seen, as it causes an adrenaline spike to run through you.
Like, it's like the adrenaline just trying to want me to like get out of the way, just get out of the room.
Yeah,
Is that what
you have
I'm
the
feeling?
frightened condition.
It's like Corvus is just immediately like it's like just like can't even like speak right now. She's just looking at this rat girl. It's like it's like like can't even like utter words right now. She's just like so scared, like she's shivering like in her feathers. It's like she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do. She's trying to say the word, but she can't. She just
Oh,
can't. It's like,
for the record, I did finally find the specific thing. We did actually roll it wrong.
mhm.
But I'll explain what it was supposed to be after this. I'm sorry, that's my B. Uh, but yeah, you are terrified. You have the frightened condition, and yeah,
Mm. Yeah, like Corvus is like just like leans as far back as like she could, like just shivering, just unsure if she could even like get away right now. It's like she's just hiding her face underneath her feathers right now. She's just
yeah.
just shaking.
After
It's
about a
like
Sushi's
minute.
Sushi.
Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
No, you go on.
Sushi's hand lowers from your face to your neck, just twinge, and then lets you go, and just says, "Just nod your head. That's all you have to do."
Corvus just immediately nods, like fully complying.
Yeah. After about a minute, your body starts to calm down as you come back to your senses.
Ugh. like Corvus, like after taking a bit of a briefer, is just looks at like her feathers and is like, ah, it looks so disheveled. Gotta fix me, gotta fix me, gotta fix me. Oh god. So unkempt, I'm so unkempt. It's like Corvus is like nearly forgot like why she was like so disheveled a bit. But then upon looking at you, she's like, oh, sushi. Uh
Yeah.
I could speak again. I could speak again. That was quite mortifying.
Of course it was, sweetie. Now be a dear and clean yourself up. And she just walks away.
Corvus is just immediately rushing over to the showers, like wondering like why she does not have why she has like a komodo. It's like, what the heck? I've never seen anyone wear
Showers.
this before.
The way y'all bathe is by getting a bucket of
This
seawater.
suddenly, she's so desperate that she spawns a gym showers. Just like line of
Yeah,
Like no, like no. Once she realizes, like, wait, there's no shower. It's like she just immediately jumps from
I
the
don't
ship.
Have
know
you
if
ever seen?
Corvus has
Yeah,
ever seen a shower before.
yeah. Have you ever seen a shower? You've seen
At most,
baths.
maybe a bath,
Yeah, but maybe not a
basins.
shower. But maybe not a shower. She's spouting out those words. It's like,
I mean, it's
hey,
not that showers wouldn't exist, but I don't know.
Not here.
not here.
I mean, showers have existed since like 100 BC, so
No, I mean like
presumably the technology is around.
yeah, I mean it's probably limited mostly to just like the wealthy or people that people that can afford to get like plumbing installed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
plumbing. McCreer probably has plumbing, not necessarily widespread. Actually, no, it probably would be widespread considering, considering they everything run like they are the steampunk area. So I think a warm shower you would most likely find in McCreer. Outside of that, it would be a luxury and a novelty until you get to like Jareel, where magic is very abundant and you have like magical showers, which are just they just summon water, summon warm
You're
water.
a
Sushi's
cleric. You can
castle
just
has
summon water.
You just create water.
Sushi's
Wait,
castle
wait.
does fully have
You
plumbing.
can do that as a cleric.
Yeah,
That's a spell you have access to.
I never even used the spell. Hold on. Let me just check. Like,
I mean, you'd
the
have to
inventory for
prepare
spells
it.
because I never prepared this one.
Well, give it 8 hours and you can shower. Or, man, the nearest place to take a bath would like a proper bath would probably be one of the inns. With Brandy's being the closest to the dock.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at the list. It's not giving me a water spell.
Create
Like, what the
water.
heck? No create water. Oh wait, create. That's a level 1 spell.
Yeah,
Oh, I
create
was
it.
looking at
Yeah.
cantrip. I was looking at cantrips.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a spell. Create create or destroy
Create
water.
or destroy water.
How many times would you have to cast that to dry up the ocean?
Well, you can destroy up to 10 gallons of water at a time, and if
In an open
Tapir's
container.
The
I would
ocean is an
argue
open
that the
container.
ocean is an open container. If you count the entire planet as a bucket.
Yes, Planet Bucket.
How many gallons
I
of
would go to
water
Planet
in the
Bucket.
ocean?
Uh,
There
Is
are
Planet Bucket where Bucket lives now?
352 quintillion gallons of water
So that divided by
in the
10.
ocean.
Okay, now hear me out. If you cast it at 13th level, the theoretical levels that only exist in mythical times in previous editions,
I
how
mean,
much of the ocean could you break?
if you're casting it as it's epic magic, then yeah, I guess you could at that point you could just destroy the elemental plane of water if you're casting with epic magic.
But is the
Oops, I
elemental
forgot
plane
to
of
say I
water an
was.
open container? Because I think it's a closed container.
Well, at that point,
Welcome back.
well, epic level magic doesn't necessarily like. You have less confinement with epic magic. It allows you to do a lot more bullshit.
Ah,
Like, don't forget, I had a
remember
character
when
who
you gave
wanted
me
to.
access to blood magic and
Don't
so,
Yeah, don't forget that I had a
Fortunatus?
character who wanted to cast Dispel Magic in the elemental plane of magic.
Fortuna was
Yeah.
trying to
Okay.
cast spells at way too high level through sacrifices.
Yeah, it almost
Anyway.
killed you numerous times.
But it was fun.
Anywho, as Corvus runs to the nearest shower, which I guess is in Brandy's, we cut to Katya and Rasia, who are walking away from Tavel's shop, and talking about an epic prank.
Okay. Risha's been here before, hasn't she? Or
Yes, I believe.
okay.
Yes. This is where y'all
Oh,
met Katya, I believe.
okay. Is there like a temple or other kind of religious thing that has any kind of statues?
Yeah. I believe there is one that I have to pull up the map, but there is, I believe, a temple district. Yes, actually, there is the Raven Queen temple that y'all stole, because this is where you stole the I believe this is where you stole that statuette.
Is there one other than the Raven Queen statues?
Yes, there is there is tier. There is one for Bahamut. There is one for I need to actually pull up the list. Is there any particular like type of?
One that would be close and easy to get to.
Oh, that would probably be Bahamut's.
Okay.
Either Bahamut or Tears.
Katya's good with Bahamut. Take out
Alright.
some rage on her dragon ex-wife.
I actually have an idea. It's gonna be fun. Alright. Rachel's gonna disguise herself as they walk along, and she's gonna make herself look like she's related to Katya, maybe like her granddaughter or something.
Yeah.
All right. So you use disguise self, make your ears
Yeah,
look
I'm
a little
using
more
my
feline.
my cloak for this, so
Yeah. It shifts your
like temporary.
colors. It shifts your fur's color to match Katya's and makes your ears look a little more triangular.
Katya is calico patterned
Yes.
for flavor.
Mhm. Okay. So my idea is we go in, I try and take a look and see how big like stuff is, how busy it is, and go to the statue.
All right. As you
And
walk
I
in,
have
the
Oh,
main
darling, I can help with that. Katya wants to cast clairvoyance
Okay.
so she can see what's inside the temple. I just have to grab it on where's my list.
yeah, Rachel was just trying to tell Katya what her plan was.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
Oh.
I was
can
telling
go.
them the deal.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Yeah.
let's have this this heist style explanation of the plan.
Katya wanted to do clairvoyance, so I'm gonna let her do that, and then I'll
Oh,
finish
okay.
explaining.
Well, finish explaining because I'm
Okay.
trying to find it on my sheet.
Okay.
But
So to go in and see how busy they are, and probably get to a point where I can sneak off and become invisible, and then go to the statue. And I have those special paints. So what I want to do is get on the statue and paint over the head and give it a different head. Maybe to make it like a fox or something, or something. Actually, does Rasia know what the Autumn Princess looks like? Or has she only seen her own reflection as that?
You've only seen her own reflection, but
Okay.
based on what she's said, you know that she has very long hair in her true form. Based on how every now and then she complains about how long it takes to brush it.
Has she ever mentioned a color for her hair or anything like that?
Like autumn leaves. So anywhere from like a red to orange to gold.
Okay. Right, and then I'll like. So that's what I want to try and do is just like make her look make them look super different, and
can you tell me the steps to the plan again?
okay. We sneak in. Well, we just go in and see how busy, and I turn invisible, and you keep lookout or help me if I need help, and I paint it.
Yeah. Okay. I remembered the special
Paint over the
paints,
head.
but and the invisible bit, but I couldn't remember the middle.
It's not really a complicated plan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it simple.
It's okay. I just like was trying to pay attention and write it down, and then I got a text message that distracted me.
Gotcha. And then we
Yeah.
can do other stuff if you want as well.
Yes. I would like. I would like to think of a thing to paint, or also
Okay.
do painting.
Okay. I just have the special paints. I don't think I have any regular paint though.
What does the special paint do again?
You know how I made the outfits and stuff?
Yes.
I used the special paint for that. So I'm thinking I can
Oh,
like turn it into like the
like
concrete and stuff to
materialized
go over.
things?
Hmm?
So they
Yeah,
materialize.
it makes it real.
Oh yes, yes. Um, I think it would be fun to fill the room with snakes.
I mean, I think they'd end up being like fake snakes, I think, because I can't make
Yeah,
anything alive. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Just or like rubber exists, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You make them out of rubber, and like we can drop them from up high, and they'll bounce around and look like they're moving, and it will scare everyone.
That sounds funny. I like it.
Yes, but yes, I will use clairvoyance so we can see how busy it is, and like do things automatically, or would you like to like do the sneaky looking?
I mean, if you can get an idea ahead of time, that could be pretty useful.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because we can just see what's on the other door without walking in.
Mhm.
If it's not busy enough for prank to be funny, we go to busier place.
So I don't want it to be so busy that we risk getting caught when I'm painting the
Yes,
statue,
yes, we want
because that
medium
is
busy.
going to
Yes,
take a little while.
very true, very true. Let's see. Crap, I had it.
I have an idea. Yeah. We could get a new VR headset. What's wrong with yours? Well, I mean, I could just get like the regular Quest 3.
Biddy, we can hear you.
Very mute.
Oh,
Maybe we
sorry. I
can
thought it
hear
was muted.
you. Gunmetal, we can hear your
Oh
background noise.
wait, the location has to be familiar. Never mind.
That's okay. We can just sneak.
Yeah.
All right.
I forgot it had to be familiar. I thought you could just like put it X amount of feet in front of you.
I think
Oh well.
I think what you're trying to
Is there
think
a
of
noise
is
now?
no, you're good. I think what you're trying to think of is scry. Like scrying on a location might be what you were thinking of.
I thought there. What was okay? I think there's like okay. Maybe I was thinking about when I like phase through the floor. Whatever. Let's do the sneakity sneak.
All right. So y'all said you're going invisible?
No, not yet. We're
Oh.
just gonna sneak over there, and then Rasia can turn invisible when they get
Yeah.
there.
Okay. As you get there, at this
Let's link arms. It will be more believable you are my granddaughter.
Okay.
all right. I believe. Let's see, y'all. I think y'all entered y'all docked at the city, if I'm remembering correctly, in late afternoon or so. I think, or I believe. By the time you get there, the sun is starting to set. You see this beautiful temple with a stained glass window on the front, depicting a a dragon with 6 horns and scales like feathers, 4 wings, um, all shimmering in the fading light of the sunset. And as you enter in, you can see that there are a few attendants that a few staff of the temple staff sweeping the pews, making sure the place remains clean. There is a man who is currently feeding a few yellow, I believe they're cardinals.
Cardinals are red.
Shit, yellow. Fuck, what are the birds?
Yeah. Man.
What are the birds? It's a yellow birds. Small yellow birds.
Yeah.
They sing.
Chickadee. Oh, yellow warbler.
Canary?
Canary. I believe it might be
Okay.
canary.
Yeah, canary. Yeah, canary is the one from
The one that they
I-
take into caves?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that enough miners got sad for the bird that they made a little resuscitation box for
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So yeah, you see a human with he's wearing green robes, feeding canaries, at the base of the statue. And once the 7th one is fed, they all fly off to go perch elsewhere in the in the temple. And he goes to or another staff another or a cleric comes up to him and starts talking to him, and they head off to another part of the temple. The statue itself being the statue itself that he was standing in front of is depicting the same dragon from the stained glass window, though standing mighty with its wings, or sitting mightily with its wings stretching all the way to the ceiling, and covering the what's the word? The main area of a temple where everyone gathers. I'm drawing a blank.
Chapel?
Yes. I think that might be it. But covering the entire the wings spread, protecting the room. The statue itself seems to be made of a stone leafed in silver.
How tall does it seem to be where the head is?
The whole statue is probably about 40 feet high, with the head being like not counting the wings. Not counting the wings, it would probably be 35 feet tall, but the highest point of the wings, actually no, I guess with the highest point of the wings would be closer to 60, but the head itself, or not the wings, the horns. Okay, 40 feet if you count the horns. Just counting the top of the head, not the horns, it'd be about 35 feet. With the wings, it would be about 60 feet. So the wings are extending about 30 feet, 30 to 20 to 30 feet up. I'm sorry, I'm describing this terribly.
I'm just trying to get an idea of how high up I need to be able to get.
To get to the head, 35
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We're just gonna take a look around the statue and try to plan how to get up there. I'm just gonna turn to Katya and be like, okay, you keep a lookout. I'll turn invisible in a sec. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get up there.
Go ahead and roll.
This is a Temple of Tyr, right? Or is it the Raging Flame?
Bahamut.
Bahamut, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception or investigation.
I'm gonna go with perception because I am very good at that.
Okay.
It's advantage plus 13, so. Okay. Okay. Advantage. Good thing for the advantage. I said plus 13, so 26.
26. The feathery shape of the scales could provide a decent foothold and handhold to climb up. Or you could attempt to scale its back using larger spines as a more sturdy or more stable surface to climb on. So.
Okay. Because I'm trying to avoid magic or doing anything to give me away. Okay. Okay, I think I found a good way to get up. We're just gonna use her cloak, turn invisible, and she's gonna go the way that seems more stable. And try to do it carefully, but keep in mind the time limit that she has.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll stealth just to try and cast invisibility without anyone noticing.
Okay.
Oh, Katya like starts having a very loud and obnoxious coughing fit, like 20 feet away from Rasia to like distract everybody and make them glance
Okay.
at her.
You roll performance in
Aye, Captain.
to see how good
Okay.
this acting is. Performance or
Okay.
deception, actually.
26.
All right.
Nice.
Your coughs echo in this chamber. A chamber made for voices to carry. So it is very loud. Raja, you have advantage to go
Okay.
invisible to try and go invisible without people noticing.
Okay, cool. My first roll was higher, so I'm gonna go with 27.
27?
Yep.
All right. You are completely hidden, and you are confident that that nobody saw you.
Okay. I'm gonna start climbing up the back way, the stable way, using the spines.
All right. Uh, go ahead and roll athletics. It has a much lower DC than the other way.
Okay.
But
I wasn't sure.
will take longer.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like athletics or dexterity or something. Okay. That's a +0, so that's a straight roll. Cool. Um, 16.
All right, you've managed to start climbing. It's fairly easy. Once you get about a third of the way up, the man in the green robes walks over to Katya and says, "Oh, excuse me. Do you need assistance?"
No, apologies. It's a bit dusty. My allergies are acting up.
Dusty? We
Is there a glass of water, perchance?
Oh, of course. Follow me. I'm sorry
Oh,
about the
yes,
dust.
thank you very much.
We take very care to keep it clean, he says, gesturing to the people sweeping the pews.
Maybe something just got in my throat, but I'm sorry for the interruption.
Oh, we do have healers if it's a persistent problem.
Oh, no, it just happened all of a sudden. I think some water will do the trick.
Uh, okay, I suppose I can help. He says, leading you over to a fountain on the wall. So, what brings you to our temple? The sermon had finished some hours ago, but if you need guidance, am the I am the head priest of this sect, and I can assist you.
Before I answer, Bahamut is a dragon god, right?
Yes,
Okay.
he is the platinum dragon, and a god of I believe justice is
Yeah.
one of his domains.
I know, like, classically, Bahamut is like a dragon type
Yes.
entity, but I wanted to double check.
Yeah, okay. You can roll religion to see if you know more, or to see if Katya knows more.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I will. Okay, insight +4. I want to use the dice my wife made me. Okay. Oh, okay. 16 +4 is 20. Dirty 20.
All right, dirty 20. You know that he is a deity of justice, and he commands 7 he commands 7 gold dragons, which his higher ranked followers mimic with canaries, in reverence to both him and his court. The ones the gold dragon court serve as his they have the title of oh, fuck, what is it? Sorry, I have to. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look through my notes. This is stuff that was relevant to a thing way early in the campaign, and so it's hard to find the specific note.
It's okay. I just needed to make sure that Bahamut was a dragon before Katya started rambling about her dragon ex-wife.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll go ahead now.
Yes.
Well, she takes another sip of water. I was feeling a little lonely, and my ex-wife was a dragon, and I thought maybe I
A
could come to the temple
A
and
dragon.
sit and reflect and think on our time and why the decision to separate was right in the end, even though I miss her sometimes.
Just to clarify, you said dragon or dragonborn?
Dragon.
Ah, interesting.
Yes, she liked me to sit on her head and keep it warm with my fur.
Hmm, I see. Well, if you.
Like a little head, like the hunters wear.
That sounds very, kind of. But, so what do you wish to come and discuss the separation?
I mean, I guess I could,
Oh,
but I
oh,
was,
sorry,
mostly
I
thinking of.
misunderstood then.
Yes, I just wanted to, sit and think. But, some company is nice.
Oh,
Talking is nice.
if you wanted to sing, we do have spots open in our choir.
Oh, I don't know if I know any of the hymns well enough, but yes, that would be nice. I can play several instruments too. I know violin and accordion and balalaika,
Hmm.
and I think hold on. I think she know and flute.
I can bring you some of the copies of our hymns if you wish to practice, and if you gain the confidence to join, well, our doors are always open to those who seek to
Yeah.
help. And
Oh, memorizing the sheet music will is easy. It's the lyrics I struggle with.
ah, the lyrics are written down on the vocalization uh, sheets, so I could bring you those as well if you.
Oh yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
All right, I'll be back in just a moment, he says as he starts walking off to another part of the temple. So Rasia,
Okay.
as you're climbing a bit more, you see Katya be approached by the head priest and walked to another part of the room where she drinks water. And once he walks, and then converse a bit. Once he walks away, Nowzer, it's seems safe to continue once more. So go ahead and make your next climb check.
Okay. Athletics again.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you have some way to describe it in an acrobatic way.
Okay. Well, I'm not really sure about the spines or anything, but I was actually thinking, depending on the size, she could get her foot off the one and just kind of like jump, just leap from it, and just grab in front of her,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then pull, like grab onto him, and then like put her head down, and then just like push off and do a flip.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that.
Is acrobatics then,
Yes.
or is that stuff? Okay, cool. Acrobatics is better. It's a +5. Natural 20.
All right. As you push,
Woohoo.
as you get a stable enough footing on one of the spines, you do some calculations in your head, and you in your mind visualize exactly what you're going to do, and you jump from the spine, and land on the and you wall jump off of the lower part of the wing up to a higher part of the spine, using it to lift to thrust yourself up and catching yourself on the wing shoulder. Uh, you're about 2/3 up. Katya, the head priest comes back with several papers and says, "Yes, there are multiple hymns that we speak of. Those that tell of his fierce battle against the chromatic queen. Um, there are ones that speak of the kindness that he brought to the world when he walked as a mortal. There's those that speak of his entourage of gold dragons, and the equity that they bring to lands in turmoil. Which in particular would you like to start with?
I started Googling for him to actually sing it and didn't listen or like absorb the list of hymns he said. I know I caught that the last one was about the battle against Chroma.
Uh, yes, the chromatic queen.
Right, Chromatic Queen. That sounds cool. Let's do that one.
Yes.
Is there lyrics you can paste me? I would like to.
I do
attempt
not
it.
have lyrics for
Ooh.
this. I don't actually
Aw.
have lyrics.
Can I mix them up?
I can actually try to make some in between sessions. I can try to.
But off the top of her head, she ain't gonna.
Yeah, no, I do not have that.
It's okay.
Listen, Silver hires other people to do music for her.
Yeah. I've got.
Fine.
I've
Like,
commissioned
just
music for
wanted to
this
do something
campaign in the
hard,
future.
like I can't play an instrument, but I can sing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try to get you one in the in between sessions. But for now, he says, yes, the battle against the chromatic queen. She is the dragon who birthed all the chromatic dragons, and she herself has multiple heads of different elements, different colored scales. And the two fought in a struggle for order on his part and chaos on hers until she was finally banished to the Nine Hills.
Yes, I'm vaguely remembering this. The hymn of the battle with the chromatic queen, I think, was actually my ex-wife's favorite. She hummed it sometimes. I had forgotten, but looking at the music, I recognize it.
Out of curiosity, what was her scale color?
Blue.
Oh, she was blue. I've heard there. I mean, I've heard that there.
Well, like a teal sort of blue.
I mean, as far as the chromatic dragons go, I've heard that they are the.
What is the color? Did I get it wrong?
The chromatic dragons are the ones that have colors. The metallic dragons are the ones that Baphomet governs over.
Oh, Bahamut
Yeah.
governs the metallic ones? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Tiamat's the one who does the chromatic dragons. She's the chromatic queen.
Okay, oops. Well,
He now thinks that your breakup was bad enough that you decided to go worship at the other temple.
Yeah. As far as blue dragons go, I've heard that they are
Can I-
familiar units.
wait, is there like what are the metallic colors then?
Gold, copper, bronze, brass, silver.
Okay, can I change my answer to silver?
Sure.
I think it's funnier to
you-
read
Wait
it,
a
but
minute.
I mean,
Go ahead.
No, I have a spell that does that.
what? You have a
Fuck.
spell that does. You have a spell that changes your answer.
No, I have a spell that like rewrites dialogue for like a couple seconds.
What spell is that?
Oh, I
used
know that.
it when we
I know
were
the spell.
talking to the cat mafia lady. Hold on. Fuck. How do I like?
It's a what's his name? It's like Jim Dark Magic or something.
What?
It's an Acquisitions Incorporated spell.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it was just a bard one. I don't remember what it is. God damn it.
Yeah,
It's Jesus Christ, D&D
Oh,
Beyond. Can you give me
it was
any
gifted,
results?
yeah.
it was what?
Or was hold on.
What did you?
Yeah, it was it's Gift of Gab. But yeah, it's from the Gem Dark Magic thing.
All right, Gift of Gab. That's Wikidot.
Awesome, cool, great. The D&D Beyond search is currently fucking busted.
Oh no.
Gift of Gab.
Oh no.
When
Now
you
it's your
cast a spell,
game.
you reshape the memories of the listeners so that.
Look at this
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's just an undo button.
Yeah.
Let's cost you 2 gold, though.
I used
You
it
do have to pay
undo.
royalties to Gem Dark Magic.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes, you can absolutely cast that.
Yeet.
Oh, it specifies that the words you speak are the verbal components.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My memory was I was thinking of a sunrise we were watching, and you know how the sky makes everything kind of blue before the actual sunrise lighting starts. It reflected in her silver scales so beautifully that I misconstrued.
Silver dragon, yes.
Yes.
Well,
I'm very
I-
old.
I'm right there with you. Well, I'm sure that I'm sure that once you play a bit, it'll all come flooding back to you. I mean, it's like riding some sort of device that you never forget, like a mode of transportation
Yes.
that I can't name the name of.
I think I've seen one once.
I'm
It
sorry?
was I was just making a joke.
Yes. But yes, if you have any questions about any of the other hymns, I am free to answer as well. There's not much left I'm going to be doing tonight, as there are, as most of my duties have been concluded for the night.
Well, let me take a stab at playing this one.
All right. And as you start playing it, go ahead and roll performance.
Aye. What is 12 plus 4? No, 12 plus 8 for performance. That is dirty 20.
Okay. So, Rasia, as you see Katya, or as you hear Katya start playing instrumental versions of these hymns, and most of the staff that is currently present turn their attention towards her, as she begins to play very beautifully, and this is your chance to make it up the final third.
Okay. That can be athletics then?
Or
Finish off?
acrobatics.
Or acrobatics. Okay. Acrobatics are best. I'm just really excited to actually get to the painting part. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture.
Is it nat
I
20?
don't know if you. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if you heard me roll or not.
No, I
but...
did.
Okay, yeah, and I haven't touched it. I'm gonna put it in here because that's 2 back to back. with the same dice, by the way.
I mean, I've seen you roll digitally, both on the various Discord dice spots and in D&D Beyond's dice. I know that you are a
I
luck
know, it's
vampire.
just kind of I wasn't expecting.
Look, I've seen enough dice that you can't fudge to know that you don't need to.
But yeah,
um,
there's the picture. It's my
yeah.
nice
Oh, it's purple.
sparkly black. It's I guess it could be purple. It looks kind of black in this light. No,
Uh,
that is
oh, I was
that's a
talking about
dark purple.
the dice arena.
Ah, yeah, that's very purple.
So from the shoulder of one of the wings, you manage to climb up the wing and jump to the from the lower wing to the upper wing, and then use your momentum to carry you all the way to one of the horns, which you use as a sort of gymnastics bar to flip around and land very quietly on the top of the statue's head.
Okay. Can I start painting now?
Yes, what do you paint?
Yay!
What do you paint?
I am painting over the head and turning it into like a fox head with long hair. It's probably gonna take a little while to do,
Yeah.
but
Go ahead and
I'm
roll to paint. And in the meantime, uh, Katya.
what am I
Oh,
rolling?
I believe it was
Is
a.
it dexterous?
I believe so.
Is it a dex check or
Yeah, it would be a check. Unless you have proficiency in painting, in which case you would add your
no?
proficiency. All right,
Nope. I got forgery kit and thieves tools.
all right.
All right. So just the +5. Cool. Dirty 20.
Okay. You start painting the you start painting on it. You have to do it in like you have to sort of paint in plates since you can't like necessarily add mass. It's not like it turns it into clay. You effectively have to create a mask to put onto the head through segments, which you start to interlock and work it. Katya, as you can see the statue's head starting to change while you're performing, you should probably keep everyone's attention on you. As you come to the end of the first song. The head priestess, well, that was quite lovely. You're very skilled. Katya? Oh, why is everyone muted?
I forgot to.
I don't want to interrupt.
Sorry.
Oh, fair.
I was shaking my dice like maracas because they're weighted with rice.
Oh, nice. So as you come to the end of the first song, and you can see that the statue's head is starting to you see the work being done on the statue's head.
Mhm.
Probably best for you to keep everyone's attention.
Yeah.
The head priest
Yeah.
says, "Well, that was very lovely. You've got quite skills in musically. I'm sure it'll
What's Katya's like country called again? I
Elm.
forgot. Elm. Okay.
Yeah,
I should.
AILM.
Thanks. Thank you. I should hope so. I used to teach at the Bird College in Elm.
Uh, Elm. I've heard wonderful things about the various styles of music there. Personally, I'm a fan of the ones that involve the brass instruments and
Brass instruments are
accordions.
very lovely.
What's
I
that
just
word?
don't have the lung capacity, so I stick to the strings.
Understandable. Everyone has their own strengths that they can lean into.
Yes, of course. I would love to play another one.
Oh, by all means. Go ahead and
It
roll
would be
performance.
just sheet music or several.
Uh, you played one of the songs. There's still the other two songs that he brought
Okay,
you.
I couldn't remember if he brought out like all the music or just one.
Yeah, he brought out 3 different hymns.
Okay, yeah, so she plays the next one.
Yeah, all right. The one about Bahamut walking the land as a mortal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll performance.
Yeah. Um, 27.
27. All right. You managed to captivate everyone with this next one. And as you do, the fox head or the fox mask for the statue begins to come into shape until Rasia, you do manage to complete changing the head of the um
Cool. Do I
of the
get the hair
statue.
too? Or is that the next part?
That's the next part.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll to paint all the hair.
Next check. Okay. 23.
23. All right. You begin to paint it. Uh how long are you painting it?
She sometimes I complain about having really long hair, so I'm gonna do it probably to it's hard for me to describe because it's going on that, but it would be what we would consider to be like past our butt to like our upper thigh, about what would be just long.
Okay, so about the length of the let's see if it's 30 for I guess relative to the statue, that would probably be like 20 feet.
Okay. And like working my way back down as I do it because I'm having it go like along the back.
Yeah. Okay. So as you manage to make your way down, going down significantly easier than climbing up. Um, and this, how much? I think this might end up using most of your paint.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just doing like not super thick hair. Like
yeah.
enough you can tell that it has hair.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, Rasia, go ahead and roll perform, or not Rasia, Katya, go ahead and roll performance on the final song as the statue's modifications are finalized.
Aye, aye. 14 plus 8 is 22.
All right. Oh, you're very eager to learn. You're very eager to play music. I must say, I would love to have you join the temple's band at some point. If you're open for that. It is beautiful music.
I don't remember. Are we like at this town a lot or no?
Uh,
A little bit.
yeah. It's one of
At the
the.
very
It's
least, we visit often because this is Laveer's home.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
and it is the capital. It is the capital of this country. Of Vistar. So it is a massive trading hub, and it's a location that's frequent on various trade routes.
What's the name of the town again? I'm sorry, I'm bad at remembering.
Depends on who you ask. The people from this town call it Fatio, but a lot of people who aren't from the town call it Fishio.
Oh no.
Uh,
Well, I'm only in Fatio every so often. I work on a sailing ship, but when I am here, I would love to.
ah. Well, how long do you plan on staying here on this current stay?
Out of character, how long are we staying?
Till whenever.
Oh. Well, this time Captain did not say, but maybe at least a week, couple days.
If you could stop by, we do have a summon tomorrow. If you'd like to stop by and play with
Oh
the
yes,
others.
that would be nice. I think I should be able to.
Yeah, so we always welcome another pair of hands to play.
That would be lovely. I have not had much chance to play lately.
All right. As this conversation is coming towards an end, Rasia, you managed to get to the bottom, and your handiwork is pretty nice. You've got the you've got the fox. You've got a fox mask over the dragon head with flowing locks in a beautiful gradient.
Awesome. I'm gonna go around to the other side of the statue where they can't see. Well, I'm invisible, but I can do that. And then on the floor, just gonna draw like a dozen very simple rubber snakes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay. I can't count apparently. Okay. 15.
15. From a distance, they'll probably look realistic, but up close, it's fairly obvious that they're fake.
Okay. I'm gonna then look around. Is there somewhere I can get to that will
Uh,
make it easy to like throw it, make it rain down on them?
uh,
Or can I just try and like hawk it over the statue and then
I mean,
try to get out of there?
you could try to climb on the wings, which stretch which stretch across the ceiling.
That took so long though.
Fair.
I don't want to. I'm trying to look for like a quick.
Yeah. Then yeah, I guess just like I guess just throwing them as you run across would probably be the best bet.
Okay. I know if I throw him, it's gonna break my invisibility. So my plan is to like while I'm still invisible, walk out from behind the statue, look at where they are, compare it to the statue, walk back behind, and do some calculations, and then just try and throw them. And then that will be my action, which will bring the invisibility. But I have a bonus action invisibility I can do for 6 seconds or something.
Okay.
And I can use that to just like walk out of there.
Yeah. If you're
So that's what
breaking
my plan is.
if you're breaking, do you have any spells that would allow you to uh better distribute the snakes?
Uh, okay. D&D Beyond, why are you doing this to me? I don't think I do, but like. Let me look. There isn't any water in here, is there?
There is.
Okay. Well, I
Uh,
mean, this will break my invisibility too, but
there's water right next to Katya and the head priest, because the head priest brought her to a fountain to drink water.
okay. Actually, I have an idea. I'm still invisible. I'm gonna tuck the snakes in. I'm gonna like sneak my way over there,
Mm-hmm.
and then just very carefully put my hand in the fountain, but put the snakes in there, and then back out, and then cast control. No, wait. Back all the way out. 'Cause I can use this within 300 feet. Get to where I can just see it, cast it, and then get out of sight.
Do you
And then have
have
like the water go,
do you have
and the
a
snakes
water
come
skin?
raining down.
Do you have a water skin on you?
I have the spell control water.
I know, but do you have like a do you already have water on you?
I mean, that's why I was going over the fountain.
Yeah, the Katya and the head priest are both right next to the fountain.
Yeah, I was gonna walk over there while I'm still invisible,
Okay.
and then
All right.
just to see,
Yeah, yeah.
like slowly approach and kind of gauge if he
And
can
you don't
sense
have
I'm
to
there or
do the
not.
snakes. Like, get away with
But I
your
made the
snake.
snakes. Like I want to try and do what Katya is wanting me to do too,
Okay,
because
okay.
I know she
I don't
wanted
want
it.
you to get in trouble.
Okay, okay. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna gauge and see if it seems like he can sense me or see me or something, and if it seems like he can, I'm gonna back off.
Okay. Go ahead and
Or
roll.
Oh, wait.
actually, I have a canteen on me. Like I always have water. I technically I do have water on me,
Yeah.
just not as much.
All right.
I mean, Katya
Does
could
it have
ask
to be the
to, like,
same
toast it down
water, or
instead.
can it? Is it okay if it's like different water? It
Uh
just says it has to be within 300 feet.
uh what's the
Uh-oh.
exact wording?
Let's see. Control bar at the 4th level. I think it is.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choose as a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Well, it says
It's
yeah.
like how,
It's any
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
no, it says any freestanding water inside an area.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go where I'm within 100 feet of the fountain. But is that close to the exit or entrance, whatever?
100 feet?
Yeah.
Uh eh, yeah, I'd say that's close enough.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast that, make sure I have my snakes mixed with the water, and use that with the fountain too, and just kind of, and then back
Wait,
out of there
your snakes mixed with the water from the fountain or the water from your canteen?
from the canteen because I didn't go
Okay,
to
okay.
the fountain.
Okay. So, you fill the snakes with water. You put water down their mouth and control them to fling them in the air.
Yeah, with the water from the fountain coming out at the same time, and just like water
Splash
everywhere,
splashing the head priest.
everywhere.
All right, Katya, as you're talking to the priest, suddenly the fountain you're standing next to just starts spraying both of you. It's like, stop! What?
Katya hisses and jumps back. Wait,
I'm
what?
terribly sorry.
Wait.
That doesn't normally happen. And then you hear a thunk 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 as the snakes start landing. Or actually, it'd
There's like
probably
a
be
dozen
more.
of them.
Yeah, it'd be more like squelch, 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 because they're filled with water. He's like, what the? He turns. He's like, what is this plague? And he looks.
That's a snake. I'm sorry. I'm very afraid of snake. I'm going to go. Oh my goodness.
I'm terribly sorry. This doesn't normally happen. This is
That's okay. I will see you tomorrow. What time?
in the morning. Just meet us at the statue. Oh, Ma! What happened? As you all make your exit, and he just stumbles towards the statue, stepping on one of the rubber snakes, water coming out of its mouth. He's like, "Why?"
Bushka, are you in here? Rachel's back with her disguise of
Okay.
his granddaughter.
As-
Bushka,
Little Rasha, there you are.
are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm okay. The snakes, they just frightened me, you know.
Oh,
I
I'm
have
so
the
sorry.
phobia.
Okay, why don't we get out of here then? Okay.
Oh, yes. Thank
Oh,
you,
it looks like
dog.
you got some. It looks like you got some water on you too. We're just gonna try and get the water away. Just kind of brush it off,
yeah.
or get a
Oh,
cloth and wipe
I
it.
will dry it eventually.
Katya, you pass by a vegetable vendor who drops a cucumber that looks like a snake.
Katya picks it up and eats it.
Man, all right,
Can I tell a quick anecdote?
yeah.
My grandpa used to call cucumbers cockumbers.
Oh. Hilarious. So as y'all
Incredible.
And he called grapes boobies.
as y'all slip into the crowd with your masterpiece behind you, Laveer, you
Hello.
left Brandy's to go somewhere, I believe,
Yeah.
or were you waiting for him to come to you?
I believe I was told where he was staying.
Okay. Or you were pointed to his ship, I believe.
Yeah.
As for where you would probably know where he's likely staying, though, if he's not at Brandy's. The company you used to work for does have dorms here. It's just they're not as well, at least for the regular sailors, they're not as good as an inn. But for for a registered captain, though, but yeah, no, you'd have an idea of where to find him.
All right. Do we want to do that, or do we want to save it for next time?
If we save him, are you okay?
I dropped my iPad.
Oh, okay. If you want to save it for next time, then we can end the episode here and start with that scene.
I think it would be good to save that for next time so Rasia can get to bed.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
as Rasia and Katya walk away from their masterpiece, Corvus desperately looks for a shower in or a bath at Brandy's, and Laveer starts heading off into the city. I think that's where we're gonna call it for the night. Then check out some of the other stuff on the channel. I am playing Mario Brothership with Biddy.
Yar.
We recently did a Grampy Turnip Hunt.
Yeah.
There is also
We found half the Grampies.
yeah, we found half the Grampies. By the time this goes up, I believe I will have the first episode of Shadow of the Colossus up. It has
You're playing Shadow of the Colossus? Neat.
yeah. It's been on
I
my
play
list.
that.
It's been on my list of games to play for a while.
I borrowed it.
Sure, it's an
Friend
artsy
and
game.
community college and forgot to give it back.
Oof.
Never got around to playing it.
Yeah, I'm putting Doom Dark Ages and Doom 2016 on hiatus because there was a part in. I have a knack for games not behaving the way they are supposed to. That is well documented on the channel.
Mhm.
And it happened with Doom Dark Ages.
Oh no. I've had some encounters with some pretty heinous glitches. That
Oh.
sucks.
Oh no, my knack is more than just glitches.
Oh?
But anyway, I'll tell you off screen because I've said this
Okay.
Why do you
like
keep calling it a knack?
okay, so my friend Jitters had a radio play at one point, and in one of the arcs of his radio play, the characters went to a place where everyone had a unique passive ability that they called a knack. And it was a thing, and the
Yeah.
character
Is
that
the
they
Scottish
He
one?
uses that in his bunny comic too.
oh yeah he brought that into his rabbit web comic as well. But that's why I started calling it a knack, because it was, that's a really good word for it.
It is like something that tends to happen to you a lot. Is a knack.
I prefer passive.
Passive is fine, but it's not as like, it doesn't get the feeling across as well. But yeah, I call it a knack because my friend Jitters calls it a knack.
Mm.
Anywho, also on the channel, Scraps is playing Lies of P Overture. And next week, I believe, Chalkfee's campaign will start.
Yay!
I am playing a fun character.
I am
Yeah,
also playing a fun
any-
character.
Any
Also
questions for today?
playing like an interesting character for someone like myself.
All right.
Well, wait, hold on. Chakfi was saying a thing.
No. What's the question of the day?
Common challenge of the day is, what is your favorite instrument?
I'm gonna
To
go
play
on a
or to
limb
know
and say
about?
drums.
Drums are pretty dope.
To play or
Yeah,
know about?
it's too primal. It's
Uh,
very primal.
just in general.
Okay.
Glass
Hurdy-gurdy.
harmonica.
Hurdy-gurdies are pretty fun.
Hurdy-gurdies are pretty fucking cool.
They are.
Glass harmonica.
I like.
They are made of lead glass.
Trumpets
They are
and
poisonous and they
columbus.
kill people.
Damn.
Lamau.
I think my favorite is either a piano or a cello.
Yeah, piano and cello is really nice too.
I just love the combination of pianos followed by soft string instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kind that use
That
a
is
bow,
nice.
not the kind that are strummed.
Yeah.
Anywho, with
I
that,
mean, you can technically use a bow on any stringed instrument.
yeah, I know, but I know, but I'm talking
I
about,
know what you mean.
yeah.
Being a state.
I mean, it's a very specific kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, without a way, there's not less to say, but good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.